Okay, we're going to do a little bit of sparring for you. Now, the equipment, we'll come a little closer. So the equipment we're using, these are the plastic face shields from Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw sells these. Century sells a set, but the holes are rather large, and frankly, I'd be a little bit concerned. If I use those, I'd still want to wear a safety goggles, because I don't think that I think the holes might be big enough to admit the sticks. We're using regular fingerless MMA gloves with the foam tag. Okay, if you want, you can wear elbow pads as well. Now, the sticks are homemade, and I'm going to publish the instructions on how to make these. They're almost identical. They're almost identical to the Century Action Flex. The only difference is you'll notice that these have a padded butt, and the Century ones don't have that. So what that does is it allows Scott and I to wrestle as well. So if we wanted to, if we actually wanted to allow all in, then I could grapple him and I could use the talon, and then he wouldn't be in danger of getting injured. Or I could come in close and I could strike him, and he still wouldn't die. Now, he might get a little bruise, but it's important that you not strike with 100%. We're trying to practice our reflexes and our striking skills. The weight's not quite enough, but it's something. We've got to get as close as we can to realism in order to have the instinct. So what we'll do is we come in, and then typically the classic salute that you use in French stick fighting, back up 1 second. So the classic salute from French stick fighting is to cut an X, and then an X, and then an X, and then that's your salute. So up, 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 and then that's your salute. And then you begin. So you step in, and then you just deliver your attacks, and you practice your blocking techniques. There you go, good. And then you can strike. Now what's important is that when you strike low, that you move your body low, right? Now, this is Scott's first attempt doing this, and you can see he's already quite adept at using this blocking technique, and it's really quite impressive. Isn't it amazing how simple this is? Right, good. See, that's that technique I just showed you. Good, very good. Bam, bam, good. All you got is a touch. Now, it helps sometimes you can't necessarily tell if you make a touch. So if your friend does get a contact, let's say, then you would go touch. So let him know that he made contact, because it's really hard for me to tell if I go like this, whether I hit the finger, or whether I hit the head, or what I hit, right? Okay, good. Now you can practice this. So you can come in and you can practice the trams. Excellent. All right. So I'll show you how to make these things from scratch, so you don't have to pay $50 a piece for the Action Flex. If you want to buy the Action Flex and you want to just pad the handle, you can do that. All you have to do is buy the pipe insulation that you use for pipes, and then you'd get about 2 inches extra. You'd come up and bring it up, and then you tape it to there, fill up that with scrap, and then cover the whole thing with some duct tape, and then you would have your own version of these. All right, enjoy.